Now, as Exhibit I would like to enter service providers by type of unit service.
Okay, I'm gonna have the county attorney look at that, Sheriff's Deputy.
And then I would like Mr. Addington to get a copy of that.
Okay, let me find out if the county has any objection, and then she can pass it on to the inspector. If not, we'll call that Exhibit I. Respondents.
No objection.
Okay,
Oh, we need to-
we'll admit response to Exhibit I.
Go ahead and mark it.
Mr. Addington, if you could review that list.
Yes?
Does that look accurate for Brevard County Public Records that I got from your Environmental Health Services this morning?
It appears to be. I have not personally checked this list lately, so I can't accurately say yes.
Okay,
it's
you are a supervisor for the inspection,
Yes,
is
I am.
that correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Do you perform these inspections also?
I have. I don't on a regular basis anymore.
Okay. Could you go down that list and tell me which companies you have actually personally received certification from as an inspector on that list?
Objection relevance.
No, it is relevant because I've been told that I cannot do the inspections for myself unless I have been approved by the specific company that installed my system or the manufacturer of my system. And if I can't maintain it or inspect it because I'm not approved by the company, how can they maintain or how can they inspect if they're not approved by
What
the
is your
company?
question that you want to ask him?
The question that I want to ask is how many of those companies on that list has he been approved to perform inspection services?
Okay, you're saying how many companies listed on Exhibit I has this inspector been approved?
Right, there's 24 lists, there's 24 names on that list
Okay.
of approved systems for use in the state of Florida, approved ATU systems, aerobic treatment unit systems. And I have been told by county staff that I cannot inspect or maintain my own system unless I am approved by the manufacturer of my system. The manufacturer of my system, the Alliance 500 system, won't even deal with me on that issue because they want to make money from the septic tank contractors doing the inspections and all that. So if he's not been certified, how can he inspect them if I'm not able to?
Well, if the
It's
witness
an
can
equal
answer.
protection issue.
If I could clarify the nature of the inspection, can I do that? The nature of the inspection is a visual inspection, does not require, you can do the same inspection that I do, or any inspector does, because it's not a inspection that requires approval by any of these people, any of these companies.
But the county won't recognize that as a valid inspection, will it?
Not, for us, yes. Yes,
So if I perform the inspection,
you're not qualified under the statute to do the inspection.
and that's the point, that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Are you? Have you been approved by any of those manufacturers?
It's not a requirement of the manufacturer, it's a
That
state.
it's not a requirement of the statutes, and that's one reason it violates the Constitution, because there's no equal protection, and because the Florida law says that under JP versus State, as cited in my motion, once you choose to exercise your police power, when it violates one of my fundamental property rights, like Article 1, Section 23 of the Florida Constitution, you have to do it in the most least intrusive means available. Refusing to allow me to inspect and for that to be approved by you is a violation of my private property rights under Article 1, Section 23.
Okay, you need to stick to questions. I'll hear your argument later, but you have questions for the inspector?
I do.
Okay, please proceed. And while he's looking at his questions, it's my understanding that a property owner can get certified under the statute to do his own.
If the manufacturer will train them, yes.
Okay.
And if they're living in the home.
They're living in a home, and the
They're living in the home.
manufacturer trains them, they can be certified to do their own inspection.
That's correct, and
Okay.
there is a permit fee for that.
There's a
$25
small permit fee, and then they What, do they get a letter from the manufacturer?
No, they have to get a letter from, and be certified from the manufacturer.
And a letter from the manufacturer saying that we
They've-
certified this owner as competent to do an inspection.
No, it's not just, it's the maintenance.
The maintenance.
Inspection has nothing to really
Okay.
do with the
All right.
inspection, it's a maintenance, the maintenance of the unit.
Okay.
I would like to introduce as Jay, this document from an entity called NSF, and they have an online wastewater accreditation program that costs, last time I checked, I believe, if I remember correctly, over $1,000 to become accredited. And that would allow me to maintain or inspect multiple systems, any system. And I'm presenting that as evidence that there are less intrusive ways for the state of Florida to enforce this law.
Okay, and let me see if the county has any objection to Exhibit J, or proposed Exhibit J.
I'm only going to object to relevance, that.
Okay,
that,
I'll admit it for what it's intended. I mean, basically, it's intended to say that for $1,000, you can get approved to do these maintenance, I assume.
Well, certainly, if the respondent did that, then he would be
Yeah.
certified to do it.
May I comment on this?
Go ahead.
Okay, this is an inspector accreditation for systems, for general septic systems. And I don't see on here aerobic, it may be, I haven't seen that. But this has to do with wastewater inspection. It may or may not include aerobic units. I don't see anything on here that says aerobic units, which are specialized units. And again, this is for inspection only, not for maintenance. This is for inspection,
Okay.
which would not fulfill the requirement of the law.
All right.
If-
Any questions?
If you can go on that entire website and look at it, it does have the inspection and maintenance for ATUs